And we're back, y'all. Thank you for watching today. Go ahead and hit that like button, my people. You know that it helps us out a ton. And of course, it helps you because it helps us keep bringing you these wonderful stories twice a day. Now, y'all, you know that recently there have been a number of people in the government arrested. And a number of my viewers have kept saying, when will somebody actually be charged? When will somebody go on trial? Well, I'm going to show y'all in this video what it looks like. See, if you remember Marilyn Mosby, she was the district attorney of the city of Baltimore, and she prosecuted the police officers who had arrested and allegedly mistreated Freddie Gray back in, what was that, 2015, 16, somewhere around there. And she had a huge fall from grace. She herself was arrested and prosecuted for mortgage fraud. She was convicted and she had to serve house arrest. And here she's saying she literally lost everything and hit rock bottom. So we're going to take a look and see what it looks like when a government official is arrested, put on trial, convicted, and serves their sentence. But before we do, y'all, make sure you take care of your money. I'm not going to make this a long one, y'all. Go to Paralegold, PARALEGOLD.com, or call 844-651-8334, 844-651-8334. If you have $50,000 to $100,000 or more in your retirement, protected from inflation, protected from monetary debasement, you're about to retire. Make sure your money's still there and it's still worth something by investing at least some of it in gold. Talk to our partners at Augusta Precious Metals. Go click the link now, get the free information, and protect your precious retirement.
Welcome to the news at 5. I'm Nikki Zizaza.
And I'm Rick Ritter. Also tonight, former top city prosecutor Marilyn Mosby, now free from home detention and is not holding back, revealing that she hit rock bottom following her federal convictions. And also tonight, she is lashing out at City State's attorney Ivan Bates now.
Our WJZ investigator Mike Helgren covered both of Mosby's trials, gavel to gavel. He's live in Baltimore with what she's saying now. Mike.
Nikki, Rick, Mosby repeatedly mentioned her faith. She says some of her supporters abandoned her. The former prosecutor shows no remorse for her federal convictions, and she has some harsh criticism for Ivan Bates, who she says filed a complaint against her.
I lost everything. I lost my marriage. I lost my career. I lost my house. I lost my car. You know, it was my home. It was a lot. And so many, folks that I thought, again, would be there weren't.
To say the past few years have been tough on former Baltimore City State's Attorney Marilyn Mosby is an understatement.
I always say that you learn lessons. I learned lessons at rock bottom that peaks of mountaintops will never teach you.
Yeah.
So it required me to hit rock bottom, for me to lose everything, for me to open my eyes and to get back to myself.
Now, what you're going to see as this video develops is that Mosby is defiant. She's going to say that she's technically a felon. So she was convicted of a felony. She was sentenced. She served her sentence, but in her mind, she's only technically a felon. I say only because I don't know the difference between technically a felon and a person who's just a felon, I mean, I guess I could see the difference if you were technically a felon, but I think once you're sentenced and you serve your sentence and you lose property as a result, et cetera, it seems like it's more than just a mere technicality. Now, I'm not saying anything about the validity of the charges against her. I don't know. I don't have an opinion about that. Were the charges and was the trial, etc., politically motivated? I don't know. Okay, so I'm not making any kind of comment about that, but I am saying that you can tell from the way that she approaches the subject, one, that she has not accepted any responsibility. So in her eyes, she apparently did nothing wrong, but also she continues to make politically charged statements that you would think somebody who's lost everything for nothing, right, probably wouldn't do. But she continues.
Convicted of 2 counts of perjury and 1 count of making false statements on a mortgage application, Mosby is now out of home detention but continues on supervised release. She spoke to supporters on the Native Land podcast.
This is miscarriage of justice.
Right now, I'm technically a felon, right? Like, so as a felon, we know in this country, if you're not Donald Trump with 34 felonies and you running for president, you are a second-class citizen.
So not only is she speaking out against the president, Donald Trump, for what reason, I don't know, right? I mean, maybe she has a good reason to do so. I know that there are people in her circle who have come out against Trump, and that's fine. You know, you can be for somebody politically or you can be against them. But my thing is, like, when you've lost everything, right? When you're just getting off house arrest, when you're trying to get back out there, seems like this isn't the best time to fight the president who's on, let's be honest, he's on a win streak right now.
Mosby revealed State's Attorney Ivan Bates, who replaced her, filed a formal complaint against her handling of the Adnan Syed case. Syed, now out of prison, long maintained his innocence in the killing of Hae-Min Lee and garnered national attention through the Serial podcast. Bates previously said Mosby's motion to vacate his sentence contains false and misleading statements.
Really a shucking and jiving, you know, we got those folks that tap dance and hold the water for the status quo. And that's essentially what's being done.
While Bates' spokesman says he cannot comment on the Syed case, he did tell WJZ Investigates, while some have criticized our office for moving beyond the policies of the previous administration, the progress we've made in reducing homicides in Baltimore tells a different story, one grounded in results, not rhetoric. By repealing ineffective non-prosecution policies, we've empowered our police officers to re-engage fully in the mission of public safety.
So even though she says she hit rock bottom and even though she says she lost everything, she still has one Florida home, which apparently was the subject of the criminal trial that she was one of the subjects of the criminal trial that she was convicted of. I think for me, this video really is about just how firmly people, once they take power, once they're in a high position, how difficult it is for them to truly be humbled. Because as you can see, she says that she hit rock bottom. She says that she was brought all the way down to the ground, but she's still speaking as a person who wants smoke. Let's be real. You know, as they say, she seemed like she still wants smoke with the president. She wants smoke with the leadership in Baltimore. So, you know, it's a little bit confusing to me.
The people of Baltimore voted for this man, and just like Trump, they voted against their own self-interest.
Mosby also spoke about the Florida vacation homes at the center of her criminal case.
I had to sell one for attorney's fees, and then one is pending this appeal. The government is trying to take it.
She's still hopeful her conviction will be overturned as part of that appeal.
It's been a constant struggle and a battle that we won temporarily until this appeal is ultimately decided.
And that appeal is pending before the Fourth Circuit. Mosby tried to get President Biden to pardon her while he was still in office, but he did not do so. Reporting live in your corner, Mike Helgren, WJZ.
So again, y'all, this commentary is definitely not about the validity or the merits of the case or the trial against Marilyn Mosby, because again, I just don't know, right? I didn't follow it. And even if I had, you know, this is one of those things that seems like it could either be politically motivated or not, just all depending. It is interesting that Letitia James is also an attorney general. She's also facing potential indictment and charges for similar mortgage type of fraud. Letitia James went after Donald Trump for mortgage fraud. So, you know, this is the kind of game that these people play in these circles. Sometimes you use it against them. Sometimes they use it against you. And again, I'm not saying Donald Trump used this against Marilyn Mosby, but I am saying that these are the types of things that you see in those levels. So, I mean, I think this is a cautionary tale. Letitia James, Fani Willis, Alvin Bragg, people who are playing this game, as Marilyn Mosby's situation shows you, it can come back to bite you. Again, not saying that she deserved any of this, but she is coming out of a sticky situation and speaking out against the people who could just jam her up again, you know, who could prevent her from moving forward. I don't think that's very wise, but maybe she knows something I don't know. Y'all, let me know what you think about this in the comments. But before you do, please stop, hit the share button, share this video out over email, text message, WhatsApp, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, all your favorite social mediums. And of course, if you're not a subscriber, please do subscribe. Y'all check out my link, Paralegold, PARALEGOLD.com, to learn how you can protect your precious retirement against the upsies, downsies, roundsies, and roundsies of this crazy economy that we have before us right now, particularly if you're going to be retiring soon. Lock it up and secure it. You can also call my partners at Augusta Precious Metals at 844-651-8334. Thank y'all for watching. Love y'all. We'll see you back in the next one.